Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Patreon server. On the Patreon server, I actually turned my render distance up to extreme. Seems to be running okay for now. I forgot to turn it down before I started the recording, but we'll see how it goes. Something weird is happening. This guy is on barrier blocks. This guy's on this level here. And then there's a congregation on the roof. Look at them all. And I've no idea how they're in the tower too. They can't possibly be in the tower. I have literally no idea what's happening. Well, right now we're in version 1.8.1. Unless there's a glitch, which means they kind of move, like go up, like teleport upwards and even across to get these guys into the tower here on when you relog. Or I have some kind of command block which is teleporting them? I don't think I do. Like, there's no way into this tower apart from with a password, which you have to actually type in the chat. And these guys, as far as I know, can't type. Unless somebody's messing with me? Like, I don't know how they would get them up here and in there. It's the weirdest thing. I've no idea what's happening. I wondered why my sweepers weren't doing anything. I've updated the sweepers slightly. So now, if we press that, we get a sweeper. He's actually being chased by a zombie as well. It turns out the zombies do work. Let's go game mode 3. You can see the zombie. Okay, it worked yesterday, I promise. They don't attack the villagers because mob griefing is off. But the zombies, the reason why he's not burning is he's wearing a hat. Normally you would be able to see the hat, even on an invisible mob. In spectator mode, by the way, you can see invisible mobs, which is nice. Normally you would see the hat if it was a block or an actual cap or something. But on his head is a piece of string in the hat slot, essentially, spawning in with a piece of string in there. Which is invisible. I don't know if it's true for all items. I suspect it is, because it's just not built for rendering items on helmets or on heads or whatever. I'm suspecting it is, but yeah, it works really well. Or it did last night. The villagers did get chased. You know, I reckon they're congregating because all the other villagers are up there. So we're kind of moving towards that. So maybe the villagers still aren't quite perfect. We'll have to do something. I've no idea how these guys are flying. It's beyond me. Completely beyond me. So, other updates. The stairs are complete. Fully functional in every single way, apart from having designs created. But what we can do right now is in our active area here. It used to be over there, but it's now over here because this is where I wrote all the coordinates for, so I couldn't be bothered to change that. Let's grab things and things. Let's build a quick set of stairs to test this. Probably should have built it off camera, but oh well. In my designing area, which is going to be this area, I'm actually going to have signs on the walls which will indicate, like, this platform has a doorway which leads to the classroom of doom, whatever. So I'll know kind of where stuff is going to go without referencing back. For right now, though, it is just a case of kind of guesswork almost randomish patterns. Something like that. That guy's not connected to anything, so let's not bother having him. In fact, the bottom one would never. Well, no, I suppose it could be. Could be somehow. Let's do something maybe like that. Okay. And we'll do that on the other side of there too. Okay, so that's going to feed up to there. Then let's have that come across upwards to there. Okay. That platform right now doesn't have anything connected to it, but let us connect it to that down there. Okay. This guy can also go up over this way, like so, to connect to that platform. Right now we're 1, 2, 3, so we go 2 more levels if we want them. So let's do that. Let's put this guy going this way, like so. Nice big gap in there. Why not? Go crazy. Over here we haven't done much of anything. Let's just start arbitrarily on this level because why not? We'll get rid of that bottom one, and we'll do that. Get rid of all these other bits. We'll get. No, we won't get rid of that one. We'll have him going up over there, I guess. Okay. Can't have it feeding into there, but we could. Well, no, we can't have it feeding into anywhere there. So we'll leave that one and we'll leave that one out. 1, 2, 3. We're at 4 levels now. Let's do that. So it'll take a little bit of work to design them. Right now I am doing it randomly. So if once I do have, like I said, the signs to indicate where stuff goes, and I have an idea of what I want the stairs to, what area I want connected to what area with the stairs. It might be a little quicker to design, probably will be. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, so we do have another level. Let's go like that with it, just for a bit of fun. There we go. That'll be our 5th level. So we got, what have we got? Staircase kind of goes up from there, splits up there. Another one which goes from the bottom. We need this staircase connected to something. There we go. This is not connected to anything. We'll just get rid of that. Same with that. Same with that. Those ones are connected. Okay, I think that will. Well, in fact, you know what? Let's do one last one. Do that like so. And in fact, let's do another downwards on the other side, just to keep things a little interesting. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. So, now, let me remember what block is here. Set block, that, tab, redstone underscore torch. Not going to press enter yet, just going to copy that command. Control C, just regular copy. And we'll come stand up here somewhere, or fly up here somewhere, and go Control V. Ta-da! So, it's perfect. It works like a dream. You can see we've got missing platform, no platform there, no platform there, no platform there. Some of these particular platforms are permanent. Anything with a doorway doesn't ever get overwritten. Always stays, no matter what. Because we don't just want empty doorways leading on to nothingness. And again, it will be better once we have our signs to know where the doorways are, and then we can actually link stuff up to stuff. We can see our stairway pattern kind of work. Or, in fact, it's exactly right. Exactly right. Weather clear. Let's do a quick time set day 2. So we have this little bit that went up and then down, which we added at the end. Comes down there, goes down to this main level, which kind of splitted. Sure, whatever. And then up there, we have this staircase, which wrapped around and started randomly at that point. It's kind of wrapped up and around to there. Yeah. This one way at the bottom, which started and then just worked its way up to there. See? It works. It works perfect. It's so I just love it. I love it. I'm so happy with it. I'm debating adding horizontal crosses, like having essentially something which would go and connect from there to there. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. It would really open up our possibilities of patterns. And it wouldn't be too difficult to add either. But it may. I don't know. It doesn't really fit the spirit of the staircase, I guess. There's some spiders and stuff crawling around. We'll have to make sure that we've got everything lit. I think most of the stuff is coming from the ground here. I think what I'm going to do is have this over a pit. Once it's actually covered from the sun, it gets a bit dark, and we'll have it drop down. We could even go all the way to the void if we really wanted to, just to be kind of crazy. But then as a player is falling down here, it will teleport them to a random location in the castle. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do. As for other stuff that's happening in the castle, this isn't the only change I've been working on. We have you. Oh no, those other two are still here. Okay. I don't know how they work their way up. I just don't get it. It just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind is what it does. I don't know. No idea. Anyway, let us go. What changes did I make? Well, I didn't really make any changes. I planned some stuff out. I think is more what's happened here. So this is going to be the grounds of the castle. So this is the outer edge of the castle. This cobble wall along here, going over to there. I'm going to leave a little gap there, and then over there. That's all kind of going to be the grounds of the castle, or the whichever way this is, north grounds of the castle. There's going to be more outside areas over here, probably in the kind of mountainous region, which the castle will have a few rooms on, not a huge amount, just a couple. So that would be the ground. On that hill there, I'm planning on putting the owlery. So you have to kind of cross the grounds to go to the owlery. Be kind of fun. There'll be like an underground secret path too and stuff like that, but you know. There'll be other stuff in the ground, like a Hagrid's cabin-esque thing. Sheds and maybe a couple of other like classrooms. I kind of want to do a Spleef arena too, maybe. Kind of how Quidditch is to Harry Potter, I think Spleef is to this Hogwarts-inspired Minecraft Harry Potter-inspired castle thing. So I think we might have a little Spleef arena somewhere in the grounds. Then over here we have. I'm gonna fill up all this stone with grass too. But over here, this swamp area, I've planted a whole bunch of trees. It took me a fair while to just do these few trees. It's going to take me forever, even in creative mode, to cover this huge area. But I plan on doing pretty much all the swamp and possibly extending out into some of the other biomes around the edge too. Oh, there's somebody's build here. Well, that's too bad. I want to do the Forbidden Forest in this kind of area. So there'll be a whole bunch of trees blocking the view at this point. Then as we get deeper, there'll be some clearings and some secrets and some hidden stuff and some crazy monster spawners and stuff like that. I'm hoping maybe I don't know how much of this is possible, but I know we can do giant zombies. I'm hoping maybe we could do like giant spiders like Aragog. I want to do creatures with random effects. I want to try and spawn like withers or dragons too. Um, but one, I would want them to be a bit smaller, especially the dragon, and less destructive. Um, well, I suppose mob griefing is off, so it shouldn't be destructive anyway. But I don't want it to leave the area either. So, and it will probably come up with a boss name at the top of the screen. So maybe I like. I know there was talk when Dragon was first added of adding smaller dragons as well, but that never happened, which is a real shame. So yeah, that's kind of that plan. Another thing I'm going to kind of try and do is a little wishing well. We might actually build that today. I want to take a break from the stairs. I've got, like I said, I got them functional. It's just going to be a case of building designs. But the designs are going to be like I feel I should wait until I know where each of these rooms are going to go, or each of these doorways are going to go, until I do the designs. We'll see. Another thing I did add to the castle over here is this large staircase here leading from the second floor. Extends past the third floor up to the top of this hill. On top of this hill, I'm going to have a little walled off path. Just runs along the ridge here. All the way along, all the way along, all the way along. And it will kind of terminate here somewhere. Just kind of have a lookout above the forest, which I think will be quite cool. This wall I'm probably going to move to go basically there into the river as well, as this kind of area is going to bleed into the forest a little bit. That's kind of the plan right now. Like I said, I think we're going to do the wishing well in the grounds today. We're going to clear up some of these trees as well and beautify the place. So give me a couple of moments and I shall come back with some designs and planning and possibly even some work done. Okay, so we have a little well going on here. And I'm just going to show you another couple of things we have. Let's do a little time set day kind of action. We have... Come on, set, come on, set. Can you see I was messing around? Anyway, have a little Spleef Arena thing kind of planned out here. Kind of location it will be, and there'll be some stands on the side for people to watch from. Kind of a mid-size kind of Spleef Arena. Over here we have a little plan for Hagrid's hut. A sheep died somehow. There's no wolves. Okay, well, whatever. We have a little Hagrid's hut kind of plan here. There might be another little circle chilling out over here somewhere. Who knows? I think I planted a couple more trees in the forest. Not sure. But I also have, on top of this hill, a little plan for the owlry as well, just kind of indication of where it was going to sit. It'll probably be a bit further into the mountain there. That's going to be its rough size. But then, let's get back to the well here. So I've been working on a couple of little things under here. Someone is definitely messing with me as well. Because look at this nonsense. Secret room. Okay, it's not even secret, it's secret. I just noticed that, that's funny. Anyway, have this little doohickey here, which will, if we throw an item... Hang on, oh yeah, that landed. If we throw that onto there, it's going to say, no, that's wrong. But if we throw gold ingot onto there, it's going to say, yes, that is correct. Okay, so it's going to output a signal saying that is good. We are then going to want another command block here, which will do... I can never remember this command. I did it once and I just copy it all the time, but we should be able to grab it real fast from these guys. Success count, that's the one. Let's grab that. Success count just kind of turns the block off. It makes it kind of pulse instead of hold on like it normally does. That may be an option in 1.9 actually. Haven't really looked at the command blocks in 1.9. Okay, go block data there, but for this, we're going to go. Okay, well, we want title, title 1, and then probably title 2 actually. It might be negative 2. Oh no, title 2 is good. Okay, excellent. So I'll set that block data to just no success. Then let us go there. I'm trying to kind of pen this in as well in Bedrock so that people can't fiddle with it. But let's do a little bit of redstone here. Sure. We are going to need to take that signal out of there. And this can be bedrock here. More bedrock along here. The reason why I coat everything in bedrock is so that people can't trigger the command blocks willy-nilly. Okay, and we'll just quickly make... It doesn't matter if this one gets triggered, because this is the one that gets triggered anyway. From that pressure plate above there. So that'll be fine. In fact, I don't think you can break command blocks in survival, so we can replace this with stone actually, and that should be okay. I keep washing away these damn torches too. There we go. Alrighty. So we're going to want to take a signal from, let's get rid of the stone I guess, from this block. In fact, that block should be powered anyway. So we should, in theory, not need that. We should be able to go dropper there. We'll test this real fast just by throwing in a piece of dirt, throwing a piece of gold up there. Excellent, that did trigger the dropper. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. We're going to do a hopper like that. Okay. Then we are going to do another comparator. And it doesn't matter if this redstone block gets triggered either. So let's do that. In fact, we're going to want 9 different options. So let's not do that. Let us take it out this way. As we want 9 different options, we'll do that. In fact, we'll place you first. Grab that, do that. Place that guy. No, in fact, do that first. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then this is going to come out this way. So let's have. In fact, we could just do it one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 on the end. So that'll give us all the options we need. You know what? We'll do it that way instead. We'll do it properly like that. Okay. And then we're going to want some comparators. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Okay. Then we're going to want command blocks. No, let's do stone first. Like that. And then do the command blocks on top, I guess. Like so. Okay. Then we're going to want to change up some of this to bedrock eventually. But this is where we are going to put our wishes. This is a wishing well. Let us do bedrock. I can do it along here for now. That, and then we'll go up at this point. So we will go fill, boop, 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 to one more actually. Boop, 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 bed, rock. Okay. Excellent. So these will be our wishes, which we'll do later. But the way this is going to work, we're going to have various items in here. Doesn't really matter what they are, as long as they are all different. Piece of glowstone. And then as we have 10, we can throw in another one. We'll throw in a torch there. Actually, that's not going to work. Never mind. So we can get rid of one of these. So yeah, the way it's going to work, this will trigger no. This isn't going to work, is it? Hang on. Fix this. Hang on. The way we're going to want to do this, actually, is have this. Then if we go... we might need to go one more wide, actually. Then we'll go like that. Okay, in fact, we might go one up. That might be a little better. Like so. And like so. Okay, we'll take that over there. Take that over there. I'm going to need to replace some of these anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't need that one. There we go. So these blocks are going to have test for those particular items in the hopper here. It will take me a while to complete, so I will save that for now. Do that off camera. We'll replace those ones quickly just in case that messes that up. I don't think it will. Then we'll have these blocks here. And these blocks will be the blocks that hold our wishes. So let's say the dirt ends up in the hopper. These blocks will, as soon as an item is in the hopper, these blocks will test for that particular item. And then we're also going to want, we're actually going to want these two instead of stone brick. That'll do. Okay, so these blocks are going to test for all the item in the hopper. So they say this one's a dirt one, it will trigger. None of the other ones will. This block below here will set that back to the 0, kind of like how this guy works, wherever it went. That guy down there, who sets the success count with the block data down to 0 to make it act like a pulse. And then these blocks will be our wishes. So you get a random wish from dropping a gold bar into the wishing well. And that's essentially that. I'm going to wait and do the wishes based on your suggestions in the comments, and then I'll do the actual last few commands there off camera, because that will take a little bit of time. But I think that is going to do it for another episode of the Patreon server. So, oh, did I go show you the roof? Actually, I don't know if I showed you the ceiling here. I done some ceiling work. Maybe I showed you already, I forget. But if we step inside, I think it looks kind of pretty. I'm happy with it. It's a kind of a I forget the technical term of it, but it's essentially an arch there, and there, and then a diagonal arch going across the middle, and then across the other middle, and then you essentially extend the arches together, so this arch would join up with this arch, and then this arch would join up with this arch, and then you kind of cut it out. So what ultimately happens is this arch would kind of extend out until it hits the diagonal arch and then turn to go towards the other arch. It's kind of a bit difficult to explain, but you can kind of visualize it with that in mind. Essentially, two arches joined together, and then anything inside is kind of cut out, if that makes any more sense that way. And then I just added a few lights to kind of give it some glow. And I'm quite happy with it, actually. I think it looks pretty cool. Once we get some of the artwork on the walls too, I think it's going to look really good. But yeah, that's the grand staircase coming along nicely. But as always, I think we're going to end the episode here. We would like to thank the Pickle Hosting for hosting the Patreon server, and if you would like to join the Patreon server, you can become a Patreon at adlington.com/Patreon, or nope, patreon.com/Adlington. That's better. And I believe it's a pledge of a certain amount will get you onto the server. I can't remember off the top of my head what the amount is. And you can wander around the castle, eventually get sorted into a house, and discover all the secrets of the castle, and complete and spleef tournaments, and wander around the forest, and possibly be killed, and visit the rumour requirement, and run around the stairs, and take lessons, and do homework, and I'm really not selling that very well now. But especially, as always, I would like to thank you guys very much for watching. And I shall see you all in the next episode.